What's up, everyone? It's JustCoby. How you guys doing today? So, you might be wondering, what are we going to be talking about today? What's my advice on? Oh, I'm from St. Louis. Represent? No, I'm just kidding. So today I would like to personally talk about my weight loss and my weight loss goals and everything like that and how far it came. So I want to say that as of right now, it hasn't been easy. I struggle, just like everyone else, like we all do. Everyone struggles. No one's perfect. And the most I weighed at one point was 285 pounds. I was almost 300 pounds. I was scaring myself and everything like that. So what I'm gonna do in this video, I'm gonna explain my journey and where I am so far and everything like that. So let's talk. So basically what I'm saying is, how do I start this off? So today, I would like to talk about the different things I've done in my life to lose weight, work out, things like that. But first, let's start off with me and my eating. I'm a stress eater, and that's a problem. When I'm stressed out, I eat, and I eat a lot, and that's never good. So I need to just not be stressed out. My job can stress me out, things with my girlfriend can stress me out. Just everyday things in life can stress me out, and it can stress anyone else too, you know? It happens to all of us. But it's up to you to make sure that you don't give into those stresses. You gotta make sure that you yourself stay strong. Not just, for yourself and everyone else around you. Because all you're gonna do is end up hurting yourself in the end. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how I see it. This video might be a little bit quicker than I would like it to be because I have a lot to say, but not a whole lot. But I'm gonna be posting more about my weight loss and things. So when I was 285 pounds, I was completely miserable. It sucked. It was not fun for me. I could barely move around. My stomach was always in the way. I couldn't even get my leg up to my elbow or anything without it getting in the way or anything like that. And then that's when you know you really have a problem. It was hard to get out of bed. Anytime I would do anything, I would be out of breath right away. Even when going up the stairs, I couldn't even do that. And that's an issue too. So what my personal trainer at Club Fitness had me start doing was a liquid fasting diet. And I thought, what the heck is that? And he said, you don't eat till 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 8 o'clock in the afternoon. And you have nothing but green tea, water, black coffee, nothing else, that's it. And then when you eat, make sure it's a light meal. And as long as you do that, eventually your metabolism will speed up. You won't, pardon my breath, you won't eat as much and your stomach will shrink. I've lost about 40 pounds in 3 months. And he wasn't kidding. I am now 250, 248 is gonna, 248, 250. And my goal in the end is to be maybe 220, 230. I know that's not a whole lot less from when I was then. But I like my wrestling weight 215. Don't get me wrong, in high school, but I like having a little more muscle on me, you know? And I'm not saying that fat means muscle. It does not at all. But for me personally, I think having a little bit more meat on me helped me lift a lot better. I don't know. That's a theory. Don't take that as advice. I'm just putting that out there. So now I still have a long way to go, and I'm not in the best shape of my life right now, but this is literally the best shape I've been in a really long time. And yeah, I was in great shape in high school, and I did wrestling and other things like that. There have been a couple times in my life where I've been in the best shape of my life, but as of right now, I would say this is close to it again, and I plan on keeping up what I'm doing. And what's crazy is that I didn't really do much. I really didn't, all I did was just not eat until 1 o'clock or 8 o'clock. And then I just, did the liquid stuff, liquid drinking and all that. And then when I ate, I barely ate at all, So there's the aspect of that helping out. And besides that, liquid diet, I've just been exercising a lot more. I've been taking my exercises more seriously. I've been doing boxing again, and then working on my trainer, running, doing cardio like crazy besides boxing, and, weightlifting and all that. So the reason I do, though, like boxing is because I feel like it helps set up my body for my workouts with my trainer, like the previous day or like 2 days beforehand to help get me going and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I like about boxing is the fact that it does help you train your body to stay in alignment with doing other things. So like when I'm doing push-ups and stuff, or I'm doing bench press, I'm always paying attention to, is this lined up, right, everything like that. So from all the push-ups and everything like that, sure, it's natural body weight training, but it helps prepare me for boxing the next day. Does that make any sense? But we're not here to really talk about that. We're talking about my weight loss. I mean, that is part of my journey here, but basically, what I'm trying to get is really simple. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll do more research and I'll do the science behind it, and I'll ask my trainer exactly what happens now. Medical people out there, doctors, whatever, tell me how wrong I am, okay? And personal trainers, because I don't know everything. But what my trainer told me is that as soon as you raise your insulin levels, the sugars and everything like that, it blocks the artery walls or blocks something, right, for your muscles to come through, and then that turns into fat. And then as soon as you stop putting so much insulin in your body, then it drops that, and that's where the fat comes out and the muscles start to come through, right? I mean, that's my theory, or at least that's what, I'm sorry, not my theory, what my trainer told me. And obviously, he used more, difficult terms than that, which I did not understand at all. But he simply broke it down to me like that. Now, I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong. I mean, because, my results are ridiculous. Stuff like that. I might do pictures later on, not really sure. And then there's also the fact that, some people think, well, if I don't eat till 1 o'clock or 8 o'clock, then that means I can eat whatever I want, right? No. Not at all. You have to eat healthy. I'm sorry, that's the plain bottom truth of it. If you don't eat it till 1 o'clock or 8 o'clock and you eat a pizza, I'm sorry, guess what? You still ate a pizza. And I'm known to talk because I love pizza. That's an issue. I'll admit it, I've done that before. I've struggled. When I was stressed out, I was like, it's 1 o'clock, I can eat a pizza, no big deal. I can work it off by the end of the night with boxing tomorrow or tonight. It's like, nope, you just gained 10 to 15 pounds in one day. Like, how did that happen? Because I had a pizza. See, you have to eat healthy, And what's craziest about it is that there are some days where my metabolism, my stomach is like shrunk so much. I mean, not like shrunk physically, like right now, got a little bit of a gut still, but like on the inside to the point to where I don't eat sometimes. And that sounds bad, but that's actually like the end goal of the, of this program is that, you're not supposed to eat if you don't want to eat. That's what they call by empty calories. Now, I'm not saying starve yourself, especially if you have some medical condition or you need to eat or something like that. Don't ever go against the grain, as they say. But what I'm saying is that my stomach gets shrunk. There are days where I won't eat at all, and I still feel perfectly fine. Or other times where I'm just like, when did I eat last? And and that might sound scary. But when you get the results like I have, and the results that his other people he's trained has had, or my trainer has trained, and Jesus, I can't even get my words right tonight. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Those are the kind of results that you actually want. Because, your body is, what he said, or what I said before, is optimizing itself to actually function right, So real quick, to kind of go back to the whole boxing versus the weightlifting and all that and everything. I love boxing because, like I said, it's all natural body weight training. Works out your arms, your chest, your legs, literally everything. And then running, 15, 20 minutes on the treadmill before we do any deadlifting or heavy lifting or anything like that with my trainer. It's great. Now, the thing is that it was funny, it does have to do with genetics and anatomy and all that, and everybody's different. So I figured out the 3 exercises that work for me on top of my diet plan that works for me, right? And what's crazy is that even if you have a different workout system, I guarantee you, or at least in my opinion, don't take this as like matter of fact from me, because I don't want to mislead people again, but anyone can do this diet and lose weight. And if I am correct, a lot of celebrities do this diet, the liquid fasting diet. It's not some special pill. It's really not, I'm not doing anything crazy like injections, crazy workout supplements. I mean, to be honest with you, I stopped using protein shakes. I mean, they're nice, but For me, they make me gain a lot of weight. You know, they're good for you, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have a chicken breast versus, you know, powdered milk, substance. Now, I love protein shakes, don't get me wrong. They're good for you. They've been scientifically proven to be good for you. But for me, though, being a heavier guy, I can't do it. Like, that's why I stay away from things that have creatine in them. Because sure, like, you know, it's like water weight, but I'm trying to build muscle, but I'm not trying to look like a bloated, heavyweight bodybuilder person thing. What do you call it? Last little tidbit, what really scared me and what made me want to make my change or my journey to lose weight. Sorry, I keep messing with my head. I just got it. I'm trying to still get used to my head. Was I was having heart issues. Not like by my doctor heart issues, but sometimes I would, you know, press my left pec or whatever, and I'm like, well, that's sticking out further than my right. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem safe, and it wasn't. Right? And then I was randomly get sharp shooting pains down my arm, and I'm like, I need to make a change. So that's what scared me. I mean, I was ready to make the change before that, but that really put things into perspective for me, you know. And I hope that none of you ever get as bad as I did, to where you start to feel like you're having a medical issue, and you're like, yeah, I need to change it, because that made me open my eyes. I am not gonna have a heart attack at 28 years old. I'm not gonna it's not gonna let it happen. I'm sorry. Like, no, I can't do that to myself. That's messed up. I'm too young to. You know what I'm saying? Well, apparently, from what it was, or from what I think it was like fat surrounding my heart, you know, and things like that, and like surrounding the arteries around my heart and stuff and everything. And that's why when I would press it, it would like be like really extended out. I'm talking like, felt like I had a breast, like, you know, I mean, we have breasts as men, but like it was out, and I'm like, well, that's not good. I would press it, it would hurt, and I would kind of like, oh, like kind of give myself a little jolt. So like I said, I think it was clogging my arteries to my heart, and that's scary. And since I've lost all this weight or whatever, you know, it doesn't happen anymore. Now I have a long way to go still, but point being of what I'm saying is, sorry, silly YouTube. Point being of what I'm saying is just do your best for yourself. Work out, eat right, try this liquid diet if you feel like it, you know. The different things work for different people, like I said, you know. There's some people who are freaking jacked. Like, look at you, Jackman, and blah, blah, and whatnot. I don't think they use liquid fasting diet or whatever. That might be just genetics. But I'm wrapping this up. Sorry, I've been talking so long and just rambling. I've had a long day. I'm really tired. But I'm still trying to give my best information out there and advice to you all. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in and listening. And I'll see you in the next Let's Talk.